What I love about ancient Greek is that it has so many words for the concept of love, and each of them suggests a slightly different connotation. Some people say that there are 6 words, 7, 8, some count 9. Today we're going to start with the most well-known one, and I think the most beautiful, which is agape. Agape comes from the verb agapao, which we could translate as to love. But we're going to see in a second that there's much more to that. Because agape is not just love in general. It means unconditional love, charity, a love without conditions. It can also be translated as sacrificial love, a love so strong that you're willing to sacrifice yourself for the other person without, and this is so important, expecting anything in return. In philosophy, agape is described as the selfless love. And it's a love that you can even feel for strangers, for humanity as a whole, for people that you don't necessarily know. Actually, his highest form, his highest expression is heroic acts. People that act out of love, they don't expect anything in return, and they're willing to sacrifice themselves for the good of others, even for strangers they've never met. In some texts, it was also used to describe a love feast, whatever that is. When Christianity took over the Greek world and started to expand, the word acquired an additional meaning. Many times in the Bible, it is used to describe the love of God for his children, and vice versa, the love of man for God. But my favorite explanation of all times of the word agape is given by Tommaso d'Aquino, or Thomas Aquinas. And he translates it as to will the good of others, to desire the good of others. In English, we don't really have a word for that. I wish you well, I guess, or I want your good, I desire your good. But in my language, I'm Italian, we still use that, and we really have 2 ways of saying I love you. One is ti amo, which implies more of a romantic kind of love, and in some cases a sexual kind of love. And then you have the expression ti voglio bene, which is really the translation that Tommaso d'Aquino gives of agape. I desire your good. I want your good. Agape is such a marvelous, rich word. I am always amazed by how some ancient Greek words can really encapsulate a whole world of emotions and images and feelings.